Hey, welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and this is a review of the Windows 8.1 preview that's available since June the 26th. So it is finally out, the preview of Windows 8.1. It's available free of charge to download. You can upgrade your operating system, your Windows 8 to Windows 8.1. I don't recommend that though. If you have a Windows 8 machine, don't upgrade it to the preview. I'll talk about that a little later and give you a better option, which is to dual boot. So you should not upgrade your Windows 8 machine. Instead of upgrading your Windows 8 machine, you should actually, I would say, download the ISO file and burn it to a DVD and make a dual boot option, or use an old machine to install that Windows 8 machine. So Windows 8.1 is here. This is what the lock screen looks like. Regular lock screen that we're used to having in Windows 8. But it has a few changes. One of them is now, if you have a touch device with a camera, you can actually activate the camera option directly from your lock screen without having to log into your computer, and that is a nice little feature here. Also, we have a little more customization where you can connect to networks and internet and stuff like that without having to log into your account. So a few little features there. What's new in Windows 8.1 is, well, a UI that is still quite resembling to the Windows 8, and I'm going to show you right here as we log on to the account. You'll see that it does have and look the feel of Windows 8, but there are a few changes to what we can do and how it's happening. First of all, the biggest change, and you just saw it because I quickly went to the desktops, to the start menu, is the boot to desktop option that exists. Unfortunately, it's a little hidden. You have to go into your desktop, right click at the bottom, go into properties, go into navigation, and there you can put that little check mark that says go to the desktop instead of the start when I sign in. So that's one of the features. Another feature that's really cool, and that was really something missing, is that when you're on your start menu, you didn't have many choices. You just had the basic choices of customization and the personalize, where you had all these weird colors and pictures to put in the background. But hey, look at this. I'll go into properties, navigation, put that show my desktop background on start, apply, and look at this. Now my start menu has my own customized picture instead of those weird pictures that you find in Windows 8. So that's really a big improvement. I don't understand why they didn't do that before. It was really something missing, I must say. So let's talk about something, the start button. Well, let's go to the desktop here and I'll show you. Look at that little window style here. That's the start button. Now, if I click on it, what will it bring along? No, it won't bring back that nice little vertical programs and folders that you had in Windows 7 or Windows Vista or Windows XP or Windows 98. It sends you to the start screen. So that's what the start button is about. Bringing you to the start screen, and it's not bringing you to what's basically the start vertical menu bar with all the options, the programs, and the folders. It's there also on the start screen. So if I go in the corner, you see that little window tile showing up, and it basically brings you back to the desktop. So it's kind of a switch mode between the desktop and the start menu. So it's a quick and easy way. I think it's interesting for that. Instead of having always to click on the desktop tile, sometimes it's not easy to find if you have a lot of tiles and they're not, you know, set in a certain order. So now you just go back and forth from one to the other, and that's an improvement. But I know that a lot of people are going to be probably sad to see that you don't have the real start button that we should have had. But it's still better than nothing, and I think it's just to kind of bring back a little bit the feel of what Windows is all about. So the cool option of boot to the desktop, that once you've clicked it and it brings your desktop directly, that a lot of people are going to enjoy, because it was one of the biggest problems about that. There's an added little tile. It's on the bottom, the third from the left, and it's called Help and Tips. If you click on that, now you've got help and tips that are going to be available in the official version. Here it says coming soon. Still not there in Windows 8.1, but I believe there's going to be a lot of help and a lot of stuff going on right there to help you in Windows 8. That's not a bad idea, actually, to have a help tile. A lot of people are lost. One of the big new things of Windows 8.1 is the fact that Internet Explorer is now in 11. So this is Internet Explorer 11. I haven't played a lot around with it, and of course it's still in a beta version. So that's one thing you gotta be careful, because it's still in its preview. I've had a few errors and a few problems. I went to some websites that displayed error messages actually while I was using it. So that's something that's probably going to be better as time goes on. Because keep in mind, the Internet Explorer 11 is quite new. As far as it goes, it's pretty much the same. It looks the same. The Metro version looks the same as the Internet Explorer 10 that we have in Windows 8. They said that pages load faster. Do they really load faster? They are quite quick, as you see here. If I go on different pages, computerworld.com for example, you can see that it's quite fast. Is it faster than Internet Explorer 10? Well, we'll have a test eventually between both browsers. One of the key features of Internet Explorer 11 is they didn't want to use it, and now they kind of backed off, which is called WebRTC, I believe, which is the ability to actually make video directly in the browser without any add-ons of any sort, because there's all the capabilities there. Actually, this is one of the features that is available in Firefox 22 that just came out this week. So that's pretty nice. So Internet Explorer 11 available now in preview mode on Windows 8.1. What's interesting also in Windows 8.1 is that SkyDrive, if you look at SkyDrive in the past, it was kind of an obscure cloud thing that nobody knew about except geeks. In Windows 8 they had a tile. In Windows 8.1 it's even better now. If you go into the settings and the PC settings, you'll actually see that SkyDrive has its own little spot there, and you can see your storage space, you can see the files, how it works, and you can actually record from an app directly onto your SkyDrive. So you can save your files directly on the SkyDrive, which was not available before. So this is quite cool. And there's lots of sync settings. SkyDrive is now much more integrated into Windows 8.1. That's nice because it lets you use SkyDrive if you have an Hotmail, MSN, or some live mail account from Microsoft. You have a SkyDrive space available, so why not use it? Now you have also the ability, if you have a touch device and you sweep up, or if you use a mouse, there's that little arrow just on the bottom left of the tiles, and it brings the all apps and programs view directly and fast. That was not as easy as that on the Windows 8. Now they put that little button there. It's quite easy, it's quite fast. So you go from your main tiles to all your programs in a click and a jiffy. And it's pretty cool. And the view is nice because with a, your own little picture in the background, it's like the tiles are just floating up on the screen. Very, very nice feature. So what else? We have, of course, an improved Microsoft Store. Everything's improved. The way it's customized, the way things show up. You actually have a better view. It's less mixed up in some weird way where you weren't really sure. It's better. Is it good? I don't think they're there yet, but at least it's a little better than it was before. Microsoft Store, unfortunately, is not a very nice interface, and it could still be improved. And don't forget that this is the preview, and the final version, when we get it in late this summer, there's probably gonna be a lot of changes, and some of those tiles and some of those information that we have now might be totally different when Windows 8 comes out. Better snap feature. Now you can easily snap up to 4 different tiles. So if you have your desktop and you can share it with, I don't know, Internet Explorer, here we go, we snap it, and we can snap up to 4 tiles. And what's cool is now you can really customize the size of each app. So it can be 50-50. You don't get stuck to that 1/3, 2/3 that they had before. So you can now put up to 4 tiles, and it's really cool the way they made it. It's like you can see these floating little tiles sometimes. If you're not sure where to put it, it can be floating around. You can take it off, and of course you can unsnap everything in a jiffy just by taking it out. So nice feature. That's nice to have improved the snap because it was pretty much unusable before. Keep in mind that not all tiles and all apps can snap, so that's also something to make sure. What's interesting, the picture, the photos tile has been improved. Now when you click on a picture, what's cool is that you can go at the bottom, get your crop, edit, and if you click the edit, you'll have all the little editing tools on the left side, with the right side showing you how to quickly edit and how to add stuff and colors. Very nice to have added these little features. These are very useful, so it's an improved photo. Tile sizes. 4 tile sizes now. So if you go on to resize, you've got small, medium, wide, large. That's nice because some tiles you want small, sometimes you might want them a little bigger, and some you really want huge. So this is really nice. They've added a nice little trick to people using their mouse instead of a touch device. You could pinch on your screen to make tiles smaller. Now you can just go on the bottom right side of the screen. There's a little square you can click and change the tile sizes directly from there. And they've added a fitness app actually here, where you can monitor your health and fitness and stuff. So it's really cool. Diet tracker, exercise tracker. So if you're trying to get healthier and do more exercise, very nice to have that added to the features in the apps that are now with Windows 8.1. Pretty nice. What's missing? One of the things that's really missing here is the a better way to get to the start menu with the charms bar. You still have to go into the corners. Why not just go to the right side of the screen and have this the charms bar show up? That I don't understand, because people, a lot of people are using touchpads and mouse to go into Windows 8, and you need to do a better job with that. Even on the left side also. Left side, you really need to go into the corners once again. So this kind of a little awkward. But it's not completed yet. And a quick shutdown button, please, Microsoft. Up on the right side, next to my user account name. Please, why not put a quick shutdown button? It would be really nice, instead of having to either do the little tricks that I showed on my channel on how to put your own shutdown button, or go into the charms bar, the settings, the power, the shutdown. That's a little awkward. Please, Microsoft, if you're listening, we want a quick shutdown button on the upper right next to the name, the username. We want one. I think it's important. It's really annoying to do all those gestures to just shut down your computer. It's a nonsense. As for performance wise, it's very fast. I haven't seen it. It's as fast as the original Windows 8. Here you're seeing it running on a dual core machine, which is an older machine. Works very well. Didn't take much more than half an hour to install. Actually, was quite fast. It's probably the fastest install of a Windows computer I've ever seen. It's probably on par with the install of Windows 8, which was quick. And I think all the new features are welcomed. Performance-wise, it's good. All drivers were automatically installed. We do have a few things missing. I see that some of the customizations are not all there. So it's not a full version yet. It's really a preview. But it's a nice improvement over the Windows 8. And I think that not everybody's going to be happy. But some people are going to actually say, well, it's better. So keep up the work, Microsoft, and try to improve a little more. You still have some place to really improve here. And one thing that I think would have been cool is maybe to improve a little more, and I hope you do improve more the experience of people using touchpads and mouse. It would help make a better Windows computer. Apart from that, there were no error messages, no crashes. The only problem I had actually is this is the 32-bit version that you're watching here. I tried installing the 64-bit ISO, and hey, it crashed on all three of my computers. Was unable to install. Downloaded the 32-bit version and hey, installed on first try. So I don't know what's happening with the 64-bit version, but seems to be a little buggy on the install. One computer it doesn't install, I can understand. 3, something's wrong. And so I give good notes actually to the preview version. Nice improvements. There's going to be much more improvements as time goes by when the official release. If you're wanted to try it, well, look at my channel. I've got videos showing you how to install the dual boot or just install it from the ISO and make yourself a DVD that you download from the Microsoft site and install it yourself. If you are thinking, well, nah, I don't know nothing about computers, I can't install Windows, wrong. This is probably the easiest version of Windows to install that I've ever seen in my life. I believe that even if you're not really a very techie person, you will have the possibility to install, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to install. Just follow the instructions in the videos that I've put online on how to install it. And for those that have Windows 8, don't get the update and upgrade your Windows 8 to the preview. Don't do that. That is a bad idea, and actually I don't think Microsoft should have allowed this. Why it's a bad idea? Yes, it is the easy way to upgrade your Windows 8 machine, but you'll be stuck with a preview version because you can't roll back. If you want to go back to your only Windows install you actually have to erase everything, use the recovery disk with your computer, and start over. So I don't think you should go to the preview, especially because it's still buggy, still has a few things, a few glitches. Internet Explorer 11, for example, that did have a few. It did show the page that I wanted, but it had some little error messages from time to time on some of the pages that I went to. So if you want to try it, the best way is really to go Google Windows 8.1 preview download. You'll be sent to the Microsoft website. If you're not sure if you're the same place here, I'll show you how to do it. Just Google, type Windows 8.1 preview download. On the page, you'll see it will look like this. Download Windows 8.1 preview. Don't get the update if you have a Windows 8 machine. Go down to preview from an ISO file. Down the page you see ISO files. You'll have the product key that you need, and you have the different languages and 32 and 64-bit versions. And if you don't have any Windows 8, you have an old machine, why not partition your drive, have a little spot, and check out Windows 8. It's free, you can download it free of charge, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with it, I believe. So I think this is a great way to enjoy Windows 8 without buying it, and you'll know if you like it or not. And keep in mind, this is still a preview, so still lots of improvements with time. So this was the quick review of Windows 8.1 preview. If you enjoy our videos, click the subscribe button. You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments or questions on what you've seen, let us know. And maybe you're wondering, can an old computer I have run this thing? Ask away, we'll try to find the answer if possible. And go ahead and try it. This is a great little project if you love computers, want to have a little fun this weekend or any day. Why not try a Windows 8 install and see what it looks like? It's free. And this version is going to work for about 6 months. So you'll have an operating system for a few months that you can go through. And gave you an idea of how you enjoy or not Windows 8.1. So thanks for watching. Hope you come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Bye bye.